gorgeous live picture of downtown Spokane, live from our station here at 500 West Boone Avenue, right across from the Spokane Arena. Looking good, little bit of haze, but not bad. Air quality is in the good range. Well, we do have some smoke around the region. Your forecast first for tonight, clear skies, 57 degrees for an overnight low. For tomorrow, more sunshine, a temperature of 84. Little bit breezy again in the afternoon, very much like what we experienced today. Southwest winds at 10 to 20 with gusts to 20 miles, or 5 to 10 with gusts to 20 miles per hour. Our high today, 83, exactly average. No precipitation at the airport. 8 o'clock on the nose, our sunset time tonight. It's 83 right now in Spokane. West-southwest winds sustained at 14 miles per hour, gusts at 22 miles per hour. It's 82 in Coeur d'Alene currently with clear skies and west-southwest winds at 11 miles per hour. It is Wildlife Wednesday time, favorite day of the week. What a little darling, trying to stay cool at Lake Coeur d'Alene. This is from Jim Custer, darling little fawn, trying to get into the bird bath. I don't blame him. Here's another one trying to stay cool. Boy, Ray and Armina found this baby moose enjoying the kiddie pool at their house with Mama Moose evidently just fine with that. Well, actually, it looks like Mama Moose was in there first, judging by the wet footprints on the deck. And finally, what a darling. This is from Larry Crumbleman of Post Falls, just barely hatched, still waiting for brothers and sisters to hatch. California quail. Great pictures, more to come at 6. Satellite and radar, we have a ridge of high pressure in place. That is probably coming as no surprise, but we are in a bit of a westerly flow. We are definitely at the far northern extent of that ridge, and that is what's bringing the breezy conditions and keeping our temperatures about average. Otherwise, we would be quite a bit warmer if that ridge were to amplify. The only real weather concerns over the next several days, occasional wildfire smoke, and that is difficult to predict because a lot depends on the fire behavior itself, and an occasional high cloud drifting through. A little bit of cirrus here and there. Overnight lows tonight will be down in the 40s and 50s in most locations. 61 in Omak, 60 degrees in Lewiston. Our highs tomorrow, 80s around the region. 90 tomorrow in Lewiston. We'll be at 89 in Omak, 84 in Spokane Valley, and 82 in Coeur d'Alene. Here is your 7-day forecast. A little bit breezy for the next couple of afternoons. Temperatures in the mid-80s right on through the weekend, and we may warm it up a little bit more for the beginning of next week. Of course, Monday, the eclipse. I really think the only things that may be in the sky other than an amazing celestial event will be a high cloud or two, maybe a little bit of smoke. No big deal. Certainly plenty to see. And so great news.
That's exciting. People have been waiting a long time for this one, so glad to see that the weather is cooperating. Hey, we're having a wild time on this Wildlife Wednesday.
I wonder what the wildlife are going to do in the eclipse. They might just go crazy.
They do have animal behavior changes during the eclipse. I'm sure you've looked into that.
I've been hearing that. So I'm hoping next Wednesday I'll have all sorts of tales of that. But Wildlife Wednesday, the subject of tonight's forecast focus, and I am just absolutely in love with this big guy. Humongous bull elk through the lens of the fabulous Jay Stotts. 8 by 8. Count them up, folks. That is quite the rack. He's scraping the velvet off of that. And, you know, rutting season, it's, boy, less than a month away. So he's got a preen. Here is a look now at a gorgeous great horned owl at McNary National Wildlife Refuge through the lens of Courtney Litwin, and she spotted this gorgeous owl just yesterday. Another one flying by as well. Thank you, Courtney. Great pictures there. And from Mark Vogt, this is a rafter of wild turkeys. 8 in this photo, but he says there were 13 that took over his bird bath. Just looking to stay cool. I've seen a lot of various wildlife in the bird baths and swimming pools, and I have a lot more of these photos on my Facebook page that I will post in about 10 minutes, and some really funny ones this week. 82 right now in Spokane. Maybe they sense that eclipse is already coming. They're acting a little crazy. Southwest winds at 10 miles per hour. It's 82 currently in Coeur d'Alene. Skies are clear. Southwest winds at 9. We've had some higher gusts throughout the day. Those are dying down, but a little bit breezy tomorrow in a west-northwesterly flow. That will bring an occasional cirrus cloud through the region. That will bring an occasional area of smoke through the region as well. Otherwise, seasonable temperatures or just a little bit above average and very quiet weather pattern. Not the case as we get into the southern plains up through the Mississippi River Valley, where we have a number of severe thunderstorm warnings and watches in effect right now. Temperatures nationally, I don't know, whatever happens when I get this number, something going on at the National Weather Service. It is definitely not negative 17,966 degrees in Minneapolis, but our high was 80 in Minot, 76 in Denver. It was 90 today in Salt Lake City, in the 70s in Seattle, 82 in Portland, 103 today in Phoenix, and 91 in Washington, D.C. Here is your 7-day forecast. 80s for the next 6 days, possibly bumping up into the 90s the middle of next week. The eclipse, of course, on Monday. I think our weather might be the nicest for eclipse viewing in the entire country, based on some of the early forecasts I'm seeing nationwide. And again, let me know how the wildlife around your house is behaving on Monday. That would be fascinating.
Yeah, no kidding. We'll find out, I'm sure.
Yes, I guess so.